do a cash flow statement for a club or an organisation. So a cash flow statement shows all of the money that has come in and out of the organisation over the year. We are just dealing in cash. If someone hasn't paid for something, it doesn't go in a cash flow statement. You might have some members who have just joined the club. You can record that they've got the subscriptions, but you can't record the cash in the cash flow statement because they haven't paid it yet. Okay, so we're working in Excel. And we've got an example that we did in class, which is the Bayview Robotics. I'm just going to move it so we can get it in the screen. All right, so Bayview Robotics has the following receipts and payments. They've got some member subs, some entry fees from a competition that they ran, some ticket sales, and they had a swap day as well. So they had stalls fees for people who wanted to swap some of their robotics equipment. So we're going to set up our cash flow statement. We've got a color-coded spreadsheet here. We've always got our title, what the report is, so what the statement is, and what the time is. So that is from the year ended 31st of March 2021. Okay, receipts. So that's all the money that's come in. So it's this top line here. We're going to put in member subs, and that's 3,500. You've got to make sure you get your zeros right in this, so make sure you've got the right values, not putting in thousands instead of hundreds or something. Okay, entry fee. Entry fee for the competition was 5,800. Raffle ticket sales was 2,400. And stall fees for swap day. And they got $800. It must have been a very successful swap day. Now we want to know the total number of receipts, the total value of that. So we've got this here. As with most accounting things, we've got subtotals in the first column and the totals in the second column. So we want to just go ahead and add that up. So you can put in equals a sum. So we're telling the computer that equals means that this is a formula. The sum is our old-fashioned word for adding it up, and then we just click on all of the ones we want to have in there and close it. Or you can go in and you can type and you can look and you say that we want to go from row B12 all the way down to B15. So if we have a look at our formula, we've got adding up everything between B12 and B15, and the little double colon in there shows you what it is. Press enter and we've got our answer. There's our payments. So we're going to go through that. Now, affiliation fees. They are a payment made to like a big national or international club, body that the club might belong to. So there might be a national organisation of robotics clubs, and that's what Bayview Robotics would be paying into. Okay, competition advertising. Was $400. Competition judges. Come back up here. Competition judges were $500. Oops, we might spell judges right, eh? Judges. $500. Raffle prizes. 870. And the secretary's honorarium. Now remember that an honorarium is a payment that clubs can make to someone who does a lot of work for the club, but that doesn't get paid because it's not a business, it's an organisation where people volunteer their time, and so they can be paid an honorarium to honour the amount of work that they've put in. Now we've got an extra row there, so we're just going to ignore that, and once again we want our sum, so equals sum of all of this, so B18 all the way down to B23. It doesn't matter if we put it in there. Oopsie, something's gone wrong. Sum, I've got to put in my bracket first, don't I? And then it will work it out for us. So there we go. Close the bracket. Enter. Now our net increase in sale in cash. So we've got, they brought in 12,500. They've spent 4,270. We want to know what that difference is. So we're going to say the amount of cash they've brought in minus the amount of cash they've spent. Okay, C16 minus C24. That's our little formula in there. opening bank balance, we are given that number, so it's the $2,000. And our closing bank balance is the balance that we started with plus the net increase or decrease in cash. Okay, now going back to this one, this net increase and decrease in cash. Was it an increase or a decrease? We know that it was an increase, so we can take out that word decrease and make it clearer by showing that that is the net increase in cash. And then we've put our bank balance that we were given up the top. And so the closing balance is the original bank balance that we started with, the $2,000 plus the increase, the difference between the amount that they received, which is up here, and the amount that they paid. And you add that to the bank account. So they've got quite a healthy bank balance there of $10,230. I hope that helped.